What's up, y'all? What's up? Here you go. Motivated to the max is coming at you here on today. Pray and hope all you guys are doing well on today. And you know, when you're coming in, please make sure you share, like, comment. Y'all know how the way we like to do. And I'm right here doing the things for when I'm doing myself. But I just told you guys to do share, like, comment. Y'all know how we like to do this thing. Go ahead and listen to some of this music right here. Yeah, hey. Give me a minute right here. I can do my sharing. Got my little playlist going on right here in the background right now. So, just come on in, join in. Go ahead and put in, your likes, put in your likes, your shares, and everything like that. And we're going to get this party started up in a little bit, baby. Yeah. Second birthday, my damn day was out. So the down out. Yes, it is that time. Motivated to the max here on a Friday. Yeah, I know your boy's been busy. Sorry for the delay. I know I said like at 9 o'clock on Friday, but like I'll tell you guys why I'm a little late this morning. I'll tell you guys in a little bit. So yeah, it's been pretty dope right here for me on the day. It's been like one of them days. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I'm shit forever. Hey, here in the birthday crib. Hey, in the field. Hey. Go ahead and get a little bit of my shares and stuff on here on this morning. Man, I'm just trying to tell you guys, boy. Let me go ahead and throw it in here with the kicking of a team Tisdale page. Right here, I'm putting out a lot of stuff, putting in this work in here today and everything. I'm trying to tell you guys, just been putting in some stuff. What is going on? What is going on? What is good, my sister Portia? What is going on? Y'all just come on in, make sure you like, share, comment, and everything like that. Just make sure y'all put that in there. Put up some fire flames and everything. I'm just chilling with, live forever with that 116. I got you, bro. Yeah. And so yeah, I said, nah, it's time for me. Look, you working? I'm doing my thing here too, bro. So let me go ahead and get this on down right here. Cause welcome to Motivated to the Max. I am your boy, Daryl Tisdale. Y'all know how we like to do. And thank you for you guys coming in on today. So sorry for my tardiness. When I said sorry for my tardiness, I was getting some stuff put in together on today. And it actually can kind of ties in for what I'm talking about on today because I was sitting right here, I got in kind of late last night, so I should have did it. I should have did it last night, but I was like, I'll do it in the morning and everything. So, like I was saying, I was late this morning, but man, I was late coming on here this morning because like I was getting some stuff put together. Man, before I get into that, though, let's go ahead and start off with the house rules. We're motivated to the max in here on today. You guys know rule number one is like we come in here hot, honest, open, and transparent. Rule number two, we come in here living in thankfulness. We come in here lit. All right. And then rule number three, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. You ain't got look. You don't have to be fake around here. We like to come in here. We like to laugh. We like to chill because y'all know y'all talking to one of the craziest people in like all in North Carolina and everything. Who like to have fun? Who like to come in and make this thing be on and pop in? And then also, before we even get even further into today's Motivated to the Max episode, I also want to tell you guys, look, this is the time for where we take the 10-second count off. This for where you can have your detox, be able to, unwind. Plus it's the weekend. So, we getting ready for that weekend, getting ready to be let loose, be like, you know what? Let me have my 10-second count off. So anything that's trying to stop me from doing anything for what God has called for me to do, anything that's trying to make me feel sad, anything that's trying to stop me from being happy or to have my joy. Yo, here go that 10 seconds to get all that negativity out your system and everything and start filling up with some positive. All right. And then after that, take your breather. You got to have a breather. All right. Take a breather. Trust me. I probably have another one probably like later on today. So here go your 10-second count on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what I like to do, I just like to throw that thing out there in the sea of forgiveness, because I ain't going out there in the ocean to go get it. Now, you crazy enough to go get it for yourself. I'm not going out there to go get it. And then I say, yo, take that breather. Like, praise God, I got my breather in. So yes, welcome. So like, let me tell you, I know I said like 9 o'clock or so on Motivated to the Max. I was running late. You know, sometimes you start doing stuff and then you lose track of time. That was me. I was doing some stuff this morning. I lost track. I said, man, I'm losing track of time. And then I had some stuff that came in last night. And that's right, so I had to set up some equipment and everything. So, I got some equipment that came in. On last night and this past week and everything. So I was like putting that stuff together, make sure that everything was rolling great and everything. I thought I was gonna have to I said, man, I gotta get like a whole new software and everything like that. But glory be to God, I ain't have to rearrange my whole computer and everything. Thank God. I'm glad I didn't have to do that and everything. But and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come on here today for Motivated to the Max. We caught this thing the Lit Up Friday and everything. And so today I wanted to start it off as like this. You want to know the best way to have your Lit Off Friday? Invest in yourself. I know that's probably kind of sound like, well, that's normally what some of us do anyway. There, we invest in ourselves. Nah, literally, invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. For whatever that the vision stuff that God has given you to do, believe and invest in yourself. I'm talking to a person who didn't want to invest in themselves at some times. All right, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I'm keeping this thing hot, honest, and transparent here. It has been several times from where you're doing Motivated to the Max, or I'm doing kicking it with Teen Tisdale with my lovely wife and everything like that. And it has been some time from where I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just give it all to my wife. Well, she can't have Motivated to the Max because she had Pop Tosh, and then we got Kicking It with Teen Tisdale in his Covenant Conversations and everything like that. I'm about to be at the point, so you know what? I'm about to give all this to my wife, let her handle everything because she has that face and that talk. She can talk to people. I'm the one who used to be like, you know what? I am good in the background. But how many of you guys know is that you can't always be in the background? And you know what? And that's some things why I had to learn was like, Daryl, you can't be in the background no more, bro. And so then come on, let's be, some of us want to fight and be arguing with our own self, be like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. You know what? It's okay. It is okay. What's going on? That's right. You did have a day off. That's right. What's going on, bro? And so you have those moments from where that you like, you know what? I'm ready to drop this thing. I don't even want to do this thing no more. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to do that and everything like that. And so then it was something from where I have learned. And and God was showing me this as well. Definitely from whenever that God needs you to be on the front row. He needs you to be on the front row of everything. And for where it's like, you know what? Sometimes we want to put ourselves in the background because we don't believe in ourselves. And so I'm sitting there, I was like, that's how you really gonna hit me, Lord? That's how you really gonna hit me today? It's like I do believe in myself and everything. Nah, you don't believe in yourself. So I was like, well, dang, well, let me go ahead and get myself together and everything like that. And the reason why I said that, because it has been several times from where, I'm being honest, it could have been several times where I could have been invested and invested in like Motivated to the Max and everything like that. I hadn't even gotten to the point sometime I was like, well, you know what? People don't want to hear this or anything like that. Let me just go ahead and just like just just like trash it or like shut it down. Let me start from scratch. It was like some people I was talking to. They was like, well, you know what? Well, maybe you should start over. And you should start over. Find like another niche or whatever like this. So I was starting to believe some of them things for what I was hearing. Y'all excuse me. But then I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep on going with this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and keep pressing with this thing right here. Something just telling me just to keep on holding on to it. You know what I mean? You ever had that feeling was like you want to let it go, but then it's like you can't let it go. You know how you trying like to hold, how a person hold a basketball and you have a really tight grip on it, and then just be like, man, just let it go. It's that easy. But then all of a sudden, like the grip just get tighter. It's like, man, I can't drop this thing. That's how well it was with Motivated to the Max. And so now, Slides felt special today. I felt a little special this past week. Like, like I made some moves. Like on like September and everything, like in my birthday and everything. God made a way for me to be able to invest in like pretty much all of like with Team Tisdale and everything like that, like with my computer and everything like that, right? And so then, God was turning some things around. Stuff was starting to happen. Then, like, look, it was getting to the point for where I was like, okay, cool. Well, since some of the stuff of what was going on with my wife's stuff, with Lachey, with her being an esthetician and everything like that, I was willing to put myself on the back burner where it could be like, well, okay, then, well, since she got a lot of stuff coming up and everything, I could just set my stuff to the side and then I help push her to keep on going to doing for what she needed doing. Let's go ahead and be honest. I was trying to find an excuse to get out of it. But then I just couldn't get out of it and everything. And so then like now, like I said, so I made I made some moves. I was able to buy me a microphone. I was making some things that could help me be more manageable. Like we're doing like Motivated to the Max and everything like that. I was updating like software, and everything. For like what I'm doing here for the podcast and everything like that. And so like the more I was starting, like the more I was starting to invest in myself, the more like that fire was starting to build up. I said, you know what, then? And so, like once I'm done here on like Motivated to the Max, and then I'm about to go reach out to somebody right here. I'm about to go reach out to a certain person and everything about some things from where, like, trying to get some things together, like for like a sponsor and everything like that. And it was just like, you know what? I said, if I had this fire way before then, like I probably would have been had most of my stuff already done. But then I gotta go through I had to go through my little process. I had to go through the fact from where, 'cause I was able to point was like, look, I'm even good, like being nothing but like if I'm just talking to like the screen and like I said on like what was it, Wednesday, I said I'm fine just by me talking to the screen right there because honestly I need to talk to myself like every day. So you know what? You gotta get up. You gotta keep on pushing. Nope, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. We gotta do this. We gotta get this thing done. We gotta get this right here done. And so it's been one of those moments from where it's like, wow, I need to start learning to invest in myself. And it's one thing for when I'm getting, for when I was starting to understand for this like that. Like if you truly would say, if we always saying, like God, I trust and believe for what you're gonna do for my business and everything like, and everything like that. So whenever God gives you the tools and everything to go and invest in yourself, why don't we do it? Right. Sometimes we have to encourage ourselves. Sometimes that is so true. And then we be looking like, why don't we do it? And I'm be real honest with you guys. It was like something that happened this past week. It was something happened, an unexpected thing had came in and everything like that. But it was allowing like my wife to keep on moving and everything like that. And so, she was doing what she was doing. She was moving, doing what she needed to do, for lash shade and everything like that. So then I said, I ain't going for. I was like one of the ones. I said, well, dang, like, were you able to do everything for like lash shade and everything like that? Why can't I do the same thing for like motivated to the max? And so then I was like, well, hey, honey, let me ask you a question. I said, well, since you got this going on and everything like that, is it okay if I start investing in motivated to the max? But then the same token is investing in for like the whole Team Tisdale in general and everything. So then she was looking at me and was like, yeah, why not? I said because like I had to have a whole new mindset because I had to get out of the mindset thinking about that I cannot invest in myself. I was always been the one who was like, okay, let me invest in this person right here because I believe in what they're doing right here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. I help push you. You go do this and everything like that. But then I never thought about pushing myself. I never thought about like investing in myself on some of the things from where on some of the things from where this whole like whole Team Tisdale, motivated to the max, like needed to go. And so I was like, well, you know what? Well, I'm gonna start, I need to start talking to myself. I just, and then like it was something that really like sparked my fire up whenever I had a conversation with my bro, I had a conversation with one of my brothers. He called me up. I'm gonna say the other day. It wasn't yesterday. It was the other day, Wednesday. He called me up on Wednesday, and then like he called me, and then like me and him, we were starting to talk and everything like that. So I was like, you know what? I said, all right, then cool. So like we was talking, like he wanted to start getting into some stuff from whatever that it was stuff I already knew how to do and everything like that. So then like I felt kind of honored because bro called me. I like oh snap, he called me like oh snap. My bro called me about about some stuff like that. So then I gave him the info and stuff for what I had. I said, well, try this right here, and try this right here. And, some of the things for what he was trying to do, I'm not going to mention some stuff on what he wanted to do because that's his thing. But then like some of the stuff for what he was trying to, I said, you know what? Like I said, I always wanted to do something like that, but I just never had enough of that oomph just to go and do it. And so then it was like, well, you know what? I'm at this part right now. I was like, yo, it's time for me, like, as some, card players and everything. Man, it's time for us to risk it for the biscuits. You know what I'm saying? We better look. I need to go ahead and roll some wheels on this thing so we can go ahead and make these books and everything, so we can go ahead and get this thing, get it done. That's the man. That's the mindset that I had to be in. I had to be like, yo, like I really need to get to that point. Like, yo, I really need to invest in myself. I can invest in everybody else, but then I can't invest in myself. Why is that? And then one of the reasons why sometimes we are scared to invest in ourselves, to even press in ourselves and everything like that. Let's go ahead and just call it what it is. Sometimes, man, we're scared like a month. We're scared like a month. Thinking about, yo, we might fail in this thing. I done had so many projects and everything like that. So, had, trying to get this done. We're going to get this, try to push on this and everything like that. It just didn't come through how the way that I wanted it to come through and everything. Sometimes you might want to be like, man, I'm tired of going through that. And then it just don't work. I mean, we can be honest with ourselves. I mean, that's how I was sometimes. Like, man, I don't feel like doing this. And then I'm tired of this. I ain't trying to do all this like every day. And then like another thing, and another thing for me, like I said, I'll talk about me all day. Another thing for me was like shoes, like I said that I trusted God, but then I didn't. I said that I trusted in God, but I really didn't trust on what God said about me. I was that one was like, God, you sure? You positive? You want to deal with me? You sure? Like you real? And then like it's something I gotta be asking that question sometimes. It's like, yo, are you really, 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 really sure you want to deal with me? And then right, like scared to fail. We are our worst enemy sometimes. That is so true because we will try to find every little inkling of excuse on why we shouldn't do it. And I remember one time I had somebody tell me one time, this is like back while I was in high school. and everything. And I was dealing like with self doubt and everything like that in high school. I know, right? Me, I had it. Trust me, I had it. I had like some self doubt. So I was talking with one of my teachers. He was talking with me and everything like that because he was like, you know, on what to do. Why are you sitting right here not applying on what you know on what to do? And so then I was like, sometimes I'm just not sure. I said, like, I may ask for help or whatever like that, but then sometimes, and I was dealing with like a crazy childhood sometimes too, but where it was like some people didn't even want to deal with me. Just because, plus size kid, real bow leg and everything like that. He right here trying to make, he just trying to survive. He just trying to get out of high school and everything like that. And so my teacher was like, yo, he was like, he said, because I noticed with you so many times. He said, like, you can talk so much positive to somebody. He said, but why can't you talk positive about yourself? He said, you can do it all day. He said, trust me, he said, you do it all day. He said, and I know you can. He said, because I seen it. He said, because I seen you do it sometimes. Where you just sit there and then like you'll talk about somebody, you talk positive to somebody all day. It's like it can be like a person from the class from where like they might have done lost a cat or something like that. And then here you go right here talking to them and say, you know what? It's okay, that cat gonna come back. He said, but then when it comes to you, you always give yourself like the negative and never a positive about yourself. He said, I'm trying to understand that with you. And so then it was like, well, it was like I never did understood on why I was always do that. But then like now, for me being older now, and for me being older now and everything, for thinking about how the way I was back in school and everything like that, I to be honest with you, I really did not believe in myself when I was in school. I was always sitting there, point was like, well, you know what? I guess this ain't gonna work for me or whatever like that. Or like one little small minor little thing, like one it could have been like I don't failed a project or something like that. So then once I don't fail that project that one time and everything, then I'm like, you know what? I guess it wasn't meant for me to do it, and then I leave and then go to something else. But then like and I remember my teacher used to get so mad at me about it. He was like, dude, he was like, it's like it's not completely wrong. He said, I just need you just to go back and to check something real quick. So why you just give up just because like it didn't work the first time and everything? All you gotta do is like change a number right here or do this right here, and then bam, it should work and everything like that. But then I was in that point of stage when I was young and everything, for where it's like, okay, once I feel that one time, that's it. It just ain't gonna work. And then like mind you, and so then I went from where you coming out of an area from where man, I went to Page. I went to Page for high school, and then like sometimes it was like it's either you're gonna be like one of the smartest. It was almost like a little two-way thing. It wasn't like you couldn't be in the middle. It was either gonna be like you're at the top or you're at the bottom. And I always felt like I was at the bottom. I feel like I was at the bottom. Mind you, I ain't getting in trouble nothing like that. I ain't getting in trouble all the time, nothing like that. I got a little bit in trouble, but I ain't getting in trouble all the time. It's just the fact of the matter is like I really didn't believe in myself. I didn't trust in myself and everything like that. Really, I was more. When I was at a young, I was more about the person who was concerned about other people than not concerned about myself. And then now I had to get in that point right now. It's like, yo, like you got to care about yourself too. Don't be at that point from where that you can't invest in yourself, or from where you can't have like that time for yourself as well. Just like from where I'm so proud with Latasha right now, for where she's starting to learn how to have, where she is starting to learn to have self care. And so then Shaw said, well, baby, we need to go have self-care and everything like that. And so then look, she had to catch me one time. She said, well, baby, you need to have self-care too. And then I was like, then I started laughing. I said, oh, well, I got self-care every day because I'm home, I'm home every day. So then like whenever I'm finished doing whatever I need to do, then I'm at home. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm at home, I having self-care. But then it was at the point from where it's like sometimes self-care is for me to get away from everything for what's going to cause me to have my brain moving at like 100 miles per minute per second and everything. It's like, no, I need you to get away so then you don't have to worry about what's going on in home. To be like, I need for you just to get away just from there that you can start caring about yourself. So then, like, guess what? So then, like, it's been so many times now from where, like, yes, I'm in home or anything like that, but it been some time right there. Like, look, I shut everything, I shut everything down. I shut everything down. I go outside, I lock my door and everything like that, and then I sit outside and I just, and I just enjoy like nature. I just sit there and enjoy it. The wind blowing and everything. I'm having my time with God, and then and I'm just sitting there. And it's like whenever that you had that time to have like that self care, it's like you don't have a whole bunch of other stuff running through your head. It's like, well, what about this and what about that? I gotta make sure this is done. I gotta make sure this. I said, man, shoot, it's sometimes I gotta put my phone on do not disturb when I'm having like that self time for myself. Like honestly, I literally just got back into reading, like reading a book. Or like I have like my AirPods in my ear and just sitting to just listen to music and enjoying nature. Like it can be like 65 degrees outside. I am outside, I am chilling. I got my AirPods in my ear, and then I'm just sitting there and I'm just relaxing. Having having my breather that I like to do, like have that 10-second have my breather. Shoot, my 10 seconds sometimes it gotta be an hour. Just from where that everyday life or like that won't always start won't everyday life won't start to tear me down because I'm worrying about everyday life. I know that may make no sense to some people, but you'll catch on to it. From whenever that you be like, you know what, I ain't gonna worry about this today. I'm just gonna just and then you like be sometimes you just be zoned out. Just like sometimes like on Saturday, look, this is my typical Saturday. My typical Saturday is like when I get up and we get ourselves together. We'll do like kicking it with Team Tisdale and everything like that. Most of the time, after we do kicking it with Team Tisdale, I am done for the rest of the day. I'm done. Now that something comes up, I go see my mom, or I'm calling, or me and my sister will talk on the phone. Like my actual sister, or I'm sitting right there, or I used to be the one. I used to be the one sometimes from where I gotta get that that reconnection in, because sometimes I'll be the one sometimes like, look, let me disconnect from this right here for a moment, and then let me sit right here, and then I will be at a pool hall in a minute and shoot pool, and then sit there and just relax for the rest of the day. It's like, all right, I'm good, like I'm ready to go. Or I don't met some people there who like to go shooting, so then I'm like, look, we will be at this gun range in a minute, and I will be starting to shoot everything. And that's another way from where like investing in yourself as well, because you can't look. I know, I get it. Some of us have been taught for where we had to keep on doing the ground and pound nonstop. We got to keep going. I don't care how the way you may feel. You still got to ground and pound. You still got to do it. You still got to keep on pressing and everything like that. Cool. That's good in some way, but then sometimes, man, when I had to learn this with being married to Latasha. When the last time you been on a date? When the last time you actually would be able to like sit down and then like we're gonna do like and do a movie or something? Man, shoot, when the last time, man, you played freaking spades? I know it's been a minute since I played. I gotta get to the right place to play spades. So Max Life, y'all here, can we do like a spade night? I'm just asking. Can we just do a spade night? I'm just asking. But like when the last time were you actually able like to go out into like and just to reconnect and chill? To man, like when the last time you were able to like invest in yourself? Cause I know just invest in yourself is not just okay, well, I can get everything right here, my business can flourish and everything like that. Man, what about you? What about the person? What about the person? And my family tell this my family tell this like all the time. Man, we would be like so busy, and then it'll be like, look, like man, like we'll be wanting to call you guys, but then like you guys be so busy. And then we be like, we ain't that busy. I said, I know we ain't that busy, right? I look, I'll be down there for the spade. Look, I'm trying. Look, Max Life, we telling y'all do a spade night, we good. But then it's like, yo, it's like, and then like one of it was Latasha's friend. They're like, y'all like, when of you guys are like not busy? And then like we were laughing because like I think we were there for a birthday party. So I was like right now I ain't busy right now because I'm sitting right here chilling with y'all. I ain't busy now. I said I'm not busy now. I said, but me and Latasha really had to learn. It's been like, sometimes you gotta invest for where you gotta make sure that entrepreneurs, you gotta make sure everything's on that grind, you working and everything like that. But when are you gonna invest in the person? When are you gonna invest in you? That chill mode. Like from where it's like, I can tell you right now, it's been so many times from where, and I started to notice this too before I had my amputations. And my mother and my wife, they always would catch it too. They was like, I would be like so busy, like I'm up, I'm running, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm all over here, I'm doing that. I'm doing like everything. But then all of a sudden, like then all of a sudden, my mother and my wife will start to see this like, son, you need to chill out, you need to rest. But then in my mindset, like, okay, if I don't get it done, if I can't get this done right here, then it's gonna be like a whole lot of people depending on me because I can need to get this done right here and then everything like that. And so then once I done got to that point from where it's like, no, I gotta keep on pressing. I can't rest. I can't chill and do this or whatever like that anymore and everything like that. My tail always ended up in the hospital. And then like my doctor comes in and he's looking at me and he was like, and he'll be the one be like, and my doctor be one the one was like, what the heck is it this time? And I'll be like, I don't know, I was just, I was doing this and I was doing that, I was just working and everything, I was just trying to get some stuff done and everything like that. And he was like, oh, okay, then okay. And then the first thing he asked me, when the last time you had some sleep? And I was like, well, I had sleep the other day. Nah, he said, when the last time you actually rested? He said, let's go ahead and make this thing more personal. When the last time you rest? When the last time you actually was not worrying about everything on what was going on around you? When the last time you just sat right there and just be like, hey, I'm just going to look, take a nap out. I don't care, take a nap all that, something. He said, when you actually had like one of them days? And I said, well, no, I don't, because got this going on, we got that. And then like, and my daughter was being real with me. I mean, I always had one of them dots, he'd be real with me like that. And he was like, look, he said, I get it. We all gotta do like the hustle and grind. We gotta do this, we gotta do this. We gotta be like on that grind mode and everything like that. He said, but there's one thing that you have to realize. How are you gonna be able to, be in grind mode and everything like that? And then you can't even take the time to rest for you to be able to rest your body, get all the rest and and the energy stuff that you need to do to be able to go back into grind mode. How you gonna be able to do that if you don't rest? How you gonna be there if you don't even take time for yourself? And he was like, he says, because just like with now, you got so much stuff going on right now and everything like that. He said, like, I don't want to raise up your blood pressure, man. He said, because your blood pressure is all out of whack. When the last time, like, you actually just rest? And then I had to sit right there and look, and then I'd be sitting right there scratching my head like, I don't recall on when the last time I read. So then he'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep you for a few days. And I'm like, no, you ain't gotta keep me for a few days. He said, because like you done been so busy and everything like that, man, you didn't recognize the sign, that you were about to have an infection. So now you got one. He said, then like two, I gotta monitor your blood pressure and everything. He said, because it's like it's up there. He said, but I know you're taking your medicine and everything like that. So what the heck is causing it to be up like the way it is? And then he actually was doing like a test of me one night. He had a nurse saying, like, look, I want y'all to check his blood pressure whenever he is actually like rested. Like nothing is bothering him at all. I want you to check his blood pressure and stuff for me. When she checked the blood pressure and everything like that, it was like so normal. She was like, if we would have gave him if we would have gave him the medication, his blood pressure would have dropped. His blood pressure would drop below where it needs to be at. And he was like, "Yeah, I kind of figured." So then that's where it's going to the point for like, yo, he said like, yeah, look, invest in yourself, work, grind, do what you gotta do. He said, but yo, but also invest in your body, invest in your health, invest for where like, yo, sometimes you might just have to take that day or that day just to be like, okay, I finally get to breathe for a minute. Then I can come back into it like the next day. He said, man, shoot, like, yo, he's like, yo, he said, invest in yourself, not just in like your tools and your equipments and stuff like that. What you need to like invest in yourself. So like this is the weekend. I have nothing planned for this weekend that I know about. Wait a minute, I do got something planned. I gotta go. I'm going to like my sister's birthday dinner on Saturday, and then after that, I'm gonna be watching the ACC championship game. I'm chilling. But then it's at the time from where it's like, and then be listening to music and just relax and get to like that vibe. Is like, you know what, nothing gonna bother me on this day. Be willing to invest in yourself. Be willing to be like, yo, it's like, sometimes, hey, look and be ready and be willing to be able to be like, yo, I can't always be in the background as well, as well. I can't be in the background. Sometimes whenever you actually be able to do like some reconnecting with yourself and everything, that will be able to prepare you to move to the front line for where you need to be at. Just reconnected from whenever that you be able to have that balance. And I should be the one to be talking about balance. Like, what in the world? Like, how in the world can I do? I had to learn some balance. And learn to have my time. Look, I had to learn how to have my time with God. I had to learn how to have my time with Latasha, and then I had to learn how to have my time for work and everything like that. Well, this ain't even work. This is something I just love to do. But I had to learn how to to balance out my time, balance out me. And I mean, like times I haven't been out like that lately. But I said, you know what? Just like I was just telling my wife like not too long ago. Cause I was watching the ACC tournament in here on yesterday after I did whatever we did on last night and everything. And I said, yo, I said I don't know how we gonna do it, but this gonna happen. I'm gonna be at the ACC tournament next year. I'm going. Like this shit in New York. Oh, I said I'm going. I don't care. I'm trying to go for the whole week. Yeah, balance is key. I said, and my mom was coming in like, how the way you gonna go to the AC center? Your wife works and everything like that, and then whatever stuff you got doing in there, and then look, so I like, what, I probably ain't gonna be able to, but then God look, so then I said, but wait a minute though, if I said like, but if I can get, so, when I get to the ACC tournament, I'm still doing like motivated to the max and everything like that, man, I can probably get down there and talk to like like the coaches from the coach from Syracuse or Carolina or Duke or everything like that. And, I could put them on the podcast, and then actually at the same time I can go look. Then I can go live from in the arena where they at or when they practicing and everything. So then I can be enjoying this right here, and then I can be doing this right here. But then guess what? Motivated to the max is only for like 30 to 45 minutes. I said, this is going to be a lifetime where I can chill and enjoy basketball with no distractions, with none whatsoever. Since I had distractions while I'm trying to watch basketball, I'm like, look, leave me alone. And then my wife be the same way sometimes when it comes to reading. Like, she don't want me to bother her when she reading. I said, trust me, I'm not messing with you. I ain't bothering you. I said, sometimes I just got to say, hey. And then she be like, hey. And I said, okay, that's how I want. I just want to say, hey. And then I'm going on with my business. Man, to keep that balance. But yo, like on today, yo, find your balance. Invest in yourself. Find your balance. I mean, this is like the best investment that I'm making right now. It is being able to do this. And like while I'm talking to you guys here live and podcasts and everything like that, I'm starting to learn. Look, I'm learning new things for myself as we're sitting right here talking, having a conversation right here. Yo, I need to look. Hey, I need to renew my balance and learn how to invest. Invest in yourself. All you entrepreneurs and everything like that, man. Look, even people don't even, like even you get to the point right now, like man, like it just be like that time where you have like that one thing that just sales and everything like that. Let me tell you something. Like me and Latasha, from whatever we had like book sales from whatever the book that we wrote and building again. I ain't gonna front. I was like one of the nervous people in like the world. Like, man, y'all want this ninja right here to do a book? Man, I think some of y'all has been like, I think y'all been drinking a little bit. That's the way I would think. So I said, I think some of y'all drinking. I said, so whatever it is, let me get some of that because it's crazy. But then the same talking about, but when like that first sale hit, that first sale that someone like bought the book and everything like that, it was like, you know what, like y'all like, okay, I can see, I can actually like see this going somewhere. But guess what I had to do? That I had to be willing to invest in myself. I had to invest in like, well, Tasha did the flyers and everything like that, but then it had to be in the point for where I had to invest in, like talking about it on the podcast, or talk about it with Kicking It with Team Tiz there, or just being able just to invest in some of the things of what we have done. And so it's like it's been like one of them great moments from where that you feel when you have like that, that momentum and everything. There's one thing from where I was learned from where I have learned from 3,000 on this morning and everything. Yo, don't let nobody stop your momentum. Don't let nobody stop your momentum is gonna keep other people still. And so then I thought about it and made me think about for what Pastor O said. When he was talking to a person from where like, yo, you gotta be like the unstoppable object, man. Sometimes man, I gotta be a juggernaut. I gotta keep on going. You can't stop the juggernaut. No way you can look. No way you can stop the juggernaut from moving. Like, you gotta really find a way to stop the juggernaut from moving. You gotta like immobilize him. And here on this day, I can't let nobody immobilize Motivated to the Max. I can't let nobody immobilize Team Tisdale. Period. I gotta keep the momentum going. And so even whenever that you're investing in yourself and then you taking that balance and that time for yourself, that's still your momentum still going. So don't think like, man, if I take a couple of days, it's just everything is gonna stop. No, because let me tell you something. Will you ever have that chance to take that time for yourself, to take that break, just like, man, take like a day or two to take that break and everything like that, man. First of all, you use that day one to actually like just to downgrade everything. So look, let me just relax in this cheer and everything. Then I'm like on that second or third day, or like that, man, God was getting ready. Like, now since you done had time to like discharge everything that I don't need to be inside, and now let me recharge you from what I need for you to have. So then when you go back into the movement and everything like that, man, I done gave you brand new stuff to be like, you know what? I needed them a few days because like now I can tackle this another way. Or I could be able to do this right here because like now God done gave me the strategy on where I need to go, or how the way I need to do this over here. Like, okay, cool, but like whenever that Team Tiz was in the beach, we was at the beach back in October. When we went to the beach and everything, Latasha was in the conference. I was upstairs in the room working. So while I was upstairs in the room working and everything, y'all, like I actually just like I sat there and looked outside my balcony and everything, and I was looking at all the water and everything, just splashing on the shoreline and everything like that. And so when I was allowing God, while I was watching the waves and stuff come in, I literally was like, well, God, shoot, whatever that's not that you, man, let it get washed up in the sea for wherever. I ain't got to deal with this thing no more. So then once I actually let go and gave it all to God, And so then, like, I had my computer out. I'm like, I'm working on some stuff. Look, I actually did motivated to the match, like from the hotel room and everything like that. But then when I actually was enjoying the beach, I actually enjoyed it. I was taking that time for myself and everything. And then all of a sudden, it was like stuff was starting to download. I was like, oh, I never thought about that. Oh, snap! I didn't think about that. Oh, well, thank you, Lord. And I mean, it was starting to download. Just like whenever I took just like when I took like that little time off, before like the beginning of the year and everything, God would just download. But it was the fact of me of just executing and investing on what I need to do the things of what God done downloaded to me. So yeah, invest in yourself. Take me. I think I done said a whole lot today and everything. So and then watch my wife gonna try to put me on for like kicking it with Teen Tips, and I'm like, nope, no, I'm playing. I said I definitely would be there. We'll definitely be there like for tomorrow. But like yeah, but invest in yourself. I mean, that's the best thing I can say for you. Look, invest in yourself for this Friday, Fire Friday. Don't let nothing immobilize your movement. Let your movement, let your enemy be still, man. Shout out to Pastor Brandon and the three and the 3,000 crew for when they was talking. They was talking some about that on today. Look, that shit. Look, we just talked it up just like that. And so, like, yeah, don't let. Woo, learn how to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, honey. I ain't going through all that. It was encouraging. Yo, I had look, and you know what? From where I had to have a conversation with myself. I literally had to like look at myself like in the computer screen or or in a mirror or whatever like that. From where, yeah, we were talking about you, honey. But from where, I really had to like talk about, I really had to like talk to myself, like, you know what? Like, well, God, you gave me this, so like, like what I need to do. I really had to like have a conversation, with myself, with God. And so then like when God was downloading for stuff and what I needed to do, for what I needed to do and everything. And I was like, well, okay, Lord, I got you. Right. Go invest in you today. Look, okay, I'm catching you up real quick before I get off. Look, I was talking about how the way that God had, a guy had blessed whenever you was starting to invest in your stuff, invest in you for like lash shade beauty and cosmetics. And so while you was investing in yourself and everything for what you was doing and everything like that, I was like, man, shoot, like I need to invest in myself. I said, but then I was at the point in time I was at the point from where I was willing to shut down, like motivated to the max and everything like that to help push Lash Shade Beauty and Cosmetics. But then for me sitting right here trying to like shut down, if we already sit right here talking about God, I trust and believe on what you had called me to do and everything like that. Why I say, and so we can encourage other people to do on what they need to do. Why can't we encourage ourselves? And I'm gonna make Latasha go back and watch the replay. You gotta go back and watch the replay. But yeah, invest in yourself. And look, and I'm not just talking about investing in yourself, just like like with new equipments and stuff like that. I'm also talking about investment. I'm also talking about investment in like in you, the person. Invest in you, the person. So it's gonna be a time for where it's like you're gonna have a moment for where you're gonna have like a shutdown moment, just where you can have that time to like restart. Just to restart yourself. Just to be like, you know what, let me get to that point where I can restart myself and I can go chill or whatever like that. Learn how to keep that balance. I ain't give you the whole recap. That's right. You're gonna watch it, so you watch it. Yeah, time with myself. Right. And like I tell you, see that, honey, I tell you, be helping me out when motivated to the match. You just don't know it sometimes. But then, like, yes, like I'm telling you, like it's very important. And from where it's important. And some of us fail to realize that sometimes. Just like when it I'm so happy that you had the day off. Cause I know, bro, you've been on that grind. I know you've been on the grind. I'm just glad that you were there to have the day off. I really am. I'm glad you was able to have the day off. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Because woo. But then yeah, that's it for me. Podcast. I appreciate you guys so much for joining in and listening in with Motivated to the Max. Um, this has been like an awesome day for me. Um, I was able to get some stuff in together and everything like that. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I appreciate y'all as well. I will see you guys on tomorrow. With kicking it with Team Tisdale. It's gonna be around about it's between 9:30 and 9:45. I might look, just be honest with you, we might just move it to 10. I'm gonna be honest with you. We might just move it to 10. 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, awesome day already. Yes, it is. And so then you will see me guys with Kicking It with Team Tisdale podcast. It will not be like a podcast for like Kicking It with Team Tisdale. We're working that stuff out on actually making a podcast into that as well. But you know what I'm saying? Gotta work out some kinks out first before we can do that. But don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, you guys who look, come follow on YouTube, come follow on Facebook and YouTube. Come follow us. We in there. Look, kicking it. Look, it's Kicking It with Team Tisdale. We in there. So so you guys will definitely will see us on tomorrow because like we did a pop-up on last Saturday, but you know what? We owe you guys so much more than just a little pop-up. And then and be on the lookout for Pop Tosh. She will pop up with something somewhere. You'll never know what time she's gonna pop up. Just be on the lookout when you see Latasha's name come up, or you see Pop Tasha invited you to come on a live. That you better jump on that quick, or you gotta catch the replay because that's one of her random moments when she just have a pop up moment and then she'll just pop up and then she'll just flow. All right. But then, yes, but other than that, you guys be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Facebook, y'all hold on for a minute. So then you guys be blessed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Okay, I had to end that for the podcast. But yeah, look, tell me, how the sound right now because I'm using this new microphone I got right here. It's pretty dope. I ain't gonna front. I was like so hyped up when I heard it. This coming out for the computer speaker and everything. This thing was dope. But man, let me know how this goes because that's like one of the investments I had to make. I got a microphone. I had to get a microphone. So for whenever that we're doing a live and everything like that, man, we don't have to be screaming so much. Thank you for what you don't have to. So we don't have to be screaming so much, man. Bro, Amazon, I ain't gonna front. I have turned into our pastor for real, like be on the Amazon. So yeah, so I got it from Amazon. It came in last night, so I said I had to put it together. Which it wasn't even that hard to put it together. It was just like a couple of pieces here that, and I just had to make sure my sound and stuff was great. And other than that, cool. But yeah, with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. I will see you guys on tomorrow with Kicking It with Team Tisdale with my lovely wife Latasha Tisdale, the CEO and founder of Last Shade Beauty and Cosmetics. Look, I'm starting to be one now. I don't got Prime and everything. I'm starting to be a junkie now. So, but then like yes, you guys, Amazon, you want to sponsor? Hey, we got you. Me and Team Hunter, we got y'all. Look, we and Team Rojas, they love Amazon too. Look, we got you. Look, just be sponsors for us. We got y'all. I'm trying to hit up Mountain Dew. I'm trying to hit up Gatorade and all them. And so, like, yeah, y'all know I'm tripping on this day. But yeah, you guys be blessed. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.